Overwatch. Now, I'm no stranger to this game. I've actually logged over 1,000 hours, played over 6,000 games, and I've had this little Winston figure on my desk ever since I pre-ordered the thing back in 2015. So with that, you may be wondering then, why would I, with so many games under my belt, choose to make a video highlighting my next 100? Well, it's because I figured it's about time to get good. You see, when I tell my teammates that I'm actually a Grandmaster on my alt account, I'm lying. In reality, I've been hard stuck in gold and plat for the past 8 years of my life. But that all changed the other day, when my tank finally slipped its way into diamond, giving me a glimmer of hope and an idea. Thus began my journey from garbage to glory. So here's the game plan. Tank is in diamond, so for now I'm counting that as good, and I'm moving my focus over to damage and support, both of which still stuck in low plat. And where better to start than with everyone's favorite role to hate, DPS. I decided to start this off with Pharah, who is oftentimes the devil in this rank. She can pretty easily dominate games here since players struggle to hit her out of the air. not that I would know, of course. But after an easy win for the first round, I swapped over to Soldier anticipating a counter for the second, but it never actually came. And just like that, we had our first win, hopefully setting the tone for the next 99 games to come. Now, something you should know about me is that Junkrat is my main, and I know, but listen, he is without a doubt in my mind the most fun character in the whole game. And the fact that I can kill people even after I die is crucial for people like me who, well, die a whole lot. Plus, an alt that can almost guarantee a kill is fantastic. Almost, I said almost, guarantee. Oh, there we go. Okay, that should make up for it. So with my Junkrat confession out of the way and some more Pharah domination, I mean, they just didn't stand a chance here, come on. We came to our first rank promotion, going from plat 3 to plat 2, baby. And I know it doesn't seem like much, but it was feeling good, and only the beginning of a long road ahead. I continued to stick with Pharah, who remained a mighty threat for even the hit scans in my game. Not to mention her ability to hide in places where very few people ever check or can even reach with their characters.
Hello there.
When I wasn't feeling explosions from the sky, I went with explosions on the ground, and whenever I could feel someone at home cringing with my choice of characters, I would make the swap back to Soldier, the most default shooter character that there is. Although my aim surely isn't the greatest, my handy-dandy Helix rocket is always there to save the day. I guess I'd never actually stray too far from explosives after all. And if I'm ever in a dire situation where I do need to actually aim, I've got a button for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty good button to have around. And this led me straight into my next rank. Oh, diamond! Okay, alright, now we're going places. So now that I have both tank and damage in diamond, support was up next before I worried about going any higher with the other two. So after a quick stretch, I began again. My go-to support is always Anna, or Anna? I don't really know, it doesn't matter, but I find her playstyle to be both the most chill and exciting. To me, she feels like one of the more reliable characters to get kills, and she has an incredible ultimate, and her sleep dart plus anti can absolutely be game changing. And that's exactly how we achieved our first massive dub to start us off, plus a little bit of a confidence boost. Feeling pumped up and ready for the next game, I jumped on in and lost? Oh, well, we'll get them next time. Okay, well, to be fair, this one was not my fault. Well, technically, maybe it was, since it was a bit of a support diff, but they had a Kiriko who was actually good, and you're not supposed to be good at my rank yet, so... look at this. Like, what is... I hate Kiriko players. I tried out a new character for my next game, which went pretty well, but then I moved back to my main girl to finish off some more. It was all going pretty great until I got Junkertown. I mean, I ended up winning and hitting a super sick skill-based sleep dart, but... it was Junkertown, so overall the experience essentially ruined my day. Unless, maybe... Yes! Okay, we're in business. Plat 2. Not bad at all. Everything was going according to plan, and I couldn't believe it. I continued playing Anna, keeping my team alive, putting people to sleep, and chugging onwards in my rank progression. As long as I didn't play Baptiste out of desperation, then things went well. I would just hide in the back and do my thing. This was my whole life. As long as I was alive, then my team would be too. That was sped up to 1000%. That's how long Anna can stall the point sometimes. And even though we should have lost ages ago, we didn't. Well, we did lose, but not when I was making my point, so it's still valid, trust me. Okay, well, this basically concludes my reasoning on why Anna is a fantastic support character and why I choose her nearly every single game. But I hear ya, let's pretend for a moment that you had to pick a second support character as a backup. Introducing Moira. Now, let me go into a deep dive on why I think she is a great alternative. Okay, great. So back to Anna, right? Another reason she's great is because you can bully people. For example, watch as this Mei gets shattered by Ryan and tries to get up.
Nope.
Sucker. Do keep in mind though that bullying comes at a cost. You see, this Mei started flanking me the entire second round, but I guess once I caught on to her shenanigans, I was able to fight back. Actually, pretty soon, she was just nothing more than a free limb. You know, maybe bullying's a good thing after all. Oh wait, what? It isn't? Okay, hold on. Okay, so I've been told that bullying is in fact still a bad thing to do, so I retract my previous statement and avert your attention to the screen that shows that I am one step closer to Diamond. And although I continued playing Anna, when it came to my last placement match, I pulled out the big guns.
Check them out. Yo.
Yeah, buddy, and there we go. Diamond support, meaning that every role has made it to the next level, which begs the question, what next? I mean, I guess the simple answer is Masters, a rank I've never even been close to, but all worries aside, I had to try. At this point, I'm about a third of the way through my 100 games, giving me a decent amount of time to get there, but what role? Well, I figured since I've already showed you my damage and support, I'd set my sights on tank. Tank is probably my favorite role to play, and yes, if you thought playing Junkrat was bad, then guess what, it gets worse, because Ball is my boy. You see, the best part about him, by far, is the fact that he can move around the map with ease, and nobody can kill you, it doesn't happen. But don't worry, he's not actually the only one I play. In fact, I tend to mostly play Reinhardt, just since he is a safe pick, still fun, and a lot harder to make stupid mistakes with. Not that I don't make stupid mistakes, of course, trust me, I find my ways, but you know, just less often than I do with Ball, so it works in the end. And other than his ult, oh, okay, yeah, just his plan, we're cool. His pin is one of the most satisfying abilities in the whole game, and one of the only ways to one-shot a character. To sum it up, my Ball Ryan combo was my best shot at getting into Masters. Here's how it works. I start off on Ryan to give my team an easy tank to play around and hope to tear the enemy team apart as one unit. But when things start to go south, I make the swap to Ball. My strategy here is to distract the enemy team and win fights by letting them fall into shambles, rather than actually do anything good on my own. It's amazing the things that you can get away with on this character. It's also extremely important to play the backline as Ball, since fighting tanks is pretty useless. Even if I don't kill anyone, just bothering them like the little pest that I am is often enough to just draw them out of fights while my team does the rest. And so my Ball Ryan strategy was flawless. I should be a Masters in no time. Wait, what am I doing? Stick to the plan, Ryan or Ball, not Sigma. No. Oh, great. It was but a quick lapse in judgment. I have weaknesses like everyone else, but I'm better now, and back to Reinhardt, and back to getting wins. No, don't show that Sigma footage. That's not me anymore. Show something else. A Ryan game, like this one here. Okay, so this is a perfect example of a game where Ryan is let free to run wild. My positioning was aggressive, my healers were great, and the enemies were mine for the taking. Games like this are the reason you play Ryan. They make you feel unstoppable. Every kill is so satisfying. There are very few characters that can make you feel the way that this does. It's the kind of energy that mentally wrecks the enemy team and bleeds into the second round. But who's to blame them after having such a traumatic event take place? In fact, one of the enemy team players actually started saying something about being the third best tank in the game, which I'm not too sure what that means exactly, but I have a feeling that they know the path that we're on. Oh, that's actually, I didn't even know I was Diamond 2. And here we find ourselves on the verge of Masters. But enough of Ryan gameplay, I want to show you some of what I ended up doing on Ball. He is, after all, the secret sauce that's been keeping my tank moving forward. So with that said, let's jump on into the part of the video I know you've all been waiting for. Alright, let's get into it. Quick reminder as we get started here, the second you choose Ball, you are contractually obligated to do each of the following moves that I'm about to teach you. There is no opting out. Alrighty then, let's get started off with something easy. Say you find yourself attacking on Dorado. Instead of going out front like normal, go underneath and up top to boot people off the high ground that I love so much. Sometimes people will be expecting you, but that's okay. Just wait them out.
Huh?
And if you missed the first time, why not go in for seconds? It works every time. Oh, silly Zen. And now we find ourselves on Rialto. This one's easy, a simple clearing of the rails, some peeking around the corner, and there we have it. A foolproof easy kill to start off the fight. Alright, let's try something a bit trickier. Blizzard World. Now, I'll admit this one takes a bit more luck than the other, but it's still worth a shot because when you hit the invisible Sombra off the map, you've already won. But booping people isn't all there is in life. You can't forget the ever-important ball stall, whether it's just sitting completely still or playing Ring Around the Rosie. Remember, you don't have to kill their whole team in order to make a difference. Oh, I thought the Rhino was gonna kill me there. Okay, guess I'm still going. Oh, still hanging out here, that's cool. Maybe I should speed this up. Let's try ×2. Alrighty. Wow, still going. Okay, let's just do ×3. Okay, any day now. Okay, you know what? Actually, I don't have time for this. Let's go to the next clip. So to sum everything up, the most important part of being a ball player is to knock enemies out of position. Always be paying close attention to where they are in relation to your team, so that you can strike at the right time and create plays that end up winning the game. Oh, Aw, man. How could this have happened? I was playing so well. Ryan, Ball, and... Oh, wait a minute. Sigma. Why am I so bad at Sigma? I don't get it. Anyways, forget about that. It's time to crawl our way back up. I will not let the game push me away from my goal. I still have some games left to play, and I'm gonna make sure that they count. Let's get down to business. Monkey business. It's monkey business. I'm playing monkey. Okay, I only played monkey for like one game in here, and I felt the need to add him because I really like him as a character. But for real, let's do this.
Are you ready?
Ryan, you're so heroic.
Are you ready?
Heck yeah, back in to, well, I guess where we just were, but feeling more confident, and with about 7 games left to go before we hit the 100 mark, we could still get there, to Masters. My next few games really weren't all that crazy. I hit a lucky pin on this Moira, which made me feel pretty good until she called me out for not planning it, so I had to show her who's boss by hitting another, and then threatening her with a third. I had some trouble with a Widowmaker, but just used her as some target practice for my fire strikes. And believe it or not, used my shatter for smart plays rather than big ones. If I wasn't doing better than the enemy tank, I was at least putting up a good fight. And after hitting the nastiest 180 stun of my life, I was ready for my last game. I went Rhine to kick things off and waltzed through round 1 with relative ease. I hyped up my team for the second, but started to run into trouble. No problem though, it's all part of the plan. This is when I whip out Ball. Flopping around and spraying and praying, we were actually able to capture the point here and make enough moves to give us some progress. But alas, we couldn't quite pull it off. At this point, I was beginning to lose my cool. I lied to my team pretending everything was fine, but I wanted this bad. Oh boy. Thankfully, they switched off Doomfist to go Ramatra, and just like that, their team crumbled, and I was able to claim victory, leaving open one final question. No way. Holy cow. I actually did it. I couldn't believe it. Master's a rank I've never even been close to, and here it is. I know it's no Grandmaster, but I'm actually so happy with this. If you enjoyed this video, I make others just like it, so please feel free to subscribe below, and if you want to hang out with me on Twitch, then do that too. A quick shout out to Hillist and Phantom Jax for especially making it a good time, and I'll see you in top 500.